Does it figure it out? There it goes. Now it figured it out. And of course, their default is top chat instead of live chat, which is annoying. Neat. Okay. I have half a Waterloo and like a third of my bottle of water full. So we're gonna have to get these. They're not gonna last long. Mic is working right. Okay, there we go. All right. What do we do? What do we do? I was working on menus. Get that stuff knocked out today, and then I'm not sure. Oh yeah, the death menu. That's what I wanted to do. Save and quit takes me to the desktop. That's a problem. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Because I think I go to the pause menu. I never. Okay, so we need to make sure we set the time scale back to 1. All right, so then that means now I don't think the buttons in the actual level don't work or anything, so we're probably going to start with that today. I don't need the YouTube feed playing. There we go. Get into the level, because I'm pretty sure, yeah. Actually, I don't even think I have it set up yet to where these buttons. Okay, I do. They don't do anything yet, though. Okay, cool. So, okay, so on the L, if it's not the hideout, we got to set up the other buttons. So abandon mission, get components, button, and it's on click. I'm gonna add a listener to abandon mission on click. And the same thing to what's the other one called? We'll just quit to desktop. It is quit to desktop. Oh, come on. There we go. One of these days I'll actually learn how to type too, because that's apparently not a strong suit. So I'm pretty sure I can write that method, and let's go ahead and write that method. Do this. We'll do that. And that for now. Get rid of these. The difference is this is going to go back to the hideout scene. Ooh, I might need. Was it quit to desktop or was it quit to main menu? Quit to main menu. All right. That's fine. So I just got to rename this to... Oh. Sticky keys. Main menu. There and oh wait, that's yeah. Main menu, and then this is gonna be to menu on click. That's correct. So now I'm gonna hit start. Except not that start. I'm gonna hit this start. Run it. Save and quit. That's not right. Hold up. Oh, reference. No reference error. Probably because I have a quit to main menu. There we go. Oh yeah, and I gotta put the they're in a box already, so they should just stack automatic. So in here I got save and quit. It's gonna take me back to the main menu. Go here. Go into a mission. Abandoned mission. That'll take me back. I never do the time scales again. Let's try that again. Well, we know at least we can go straight into the mission. All right, so abandoned mission, cool. Takes me back to the hideout. Quit to main menu. We'll go there. Now, what's funny is technically right now with how it's set up, I could click one button and then click the other button and it'll go through just fine because I'm just checking if the one thing's active. I'm going to actually pop up an entire new menu anyway that I want to use. But I gotta work on that because the thing is that I'm concerned because I want to use a different, like, I want to use like the gray box menu that pops up. And I want to use like this thing, but I'm pretty sure all of those have like different sized UI. Loop menu background. I might have just used the same thing for all of the menus, to be honest. Menu inventory. So the background uses the... Okay, uses test. Menu inventory uses test. Menu loot. Loot menu background. Pause. Don't need that. Weapon bench background. Loot menu background. Okay, so I need to make a smaller loot menu background. And we're gonna have to do some Ace Sprite today then to do those buttons. So this is 416 by 208. 416 divided by 2. 208 divided by 2. 416, 208. 208, 104. Okay. So what I really want then is to just grab these upper corner guys right here. That's fine. Shift H, H, V. There we go. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3. Also on the fourth one. Oh, that didn't. Four. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I was supposed to be live yesterday and ended up not being live, and I didn't get it. It wasn't able to get an update out. My wife's car died yesterday, so I had to deal with that, and then time kind of got away from me as I was working on it. So that's, but yeah, it was her. I mean, her car's a 2017. She's never replaced the battery in it. So the battery is just stupid old. So I was like, okay, well, cool. We can do that. That is no big deal. And her car battery, but then her car battery is in the worst spot ever. The amount of shit that you had to tear apart to like get that battery out was obnoxious. And on top of the fact it was corroded to all hell, I never was able to actually get the negative terminal off of her car, like off. So we never actually got the battery out. It ultimately resorted into, because first I was just going to get the battery out. I was going to take it somewhere, get it tested, and either A, they'd be like, okay, the battery's good still, and you just got to clean your terminals, or B, you need a new battery, and I would have gotten the new battery, brought it back, and put it back in. Now, she ended up needing new terminals because of how fucked her, like, especially her negative terminal was. Which, I mean, technically I could have done, but eh. But yeah, so I spent all day dealing with that, and ultimately got to the point where we just jumped the stupid thing and drove it to the dealership, and I was like, do it, please. I don't want to do this anymore. So we're going to do exit confirmation box there. Don't need to save this guy. Let's come back into... Where is... There you are. Okay, cool. Just go back into the pause menu. let's get rid of the warning thing. Don't need that guy anymore. So then what we're gonna do here is in the button or in the background, let's add a image. Oh wait, I meant to Control N. Nope, not that one. Sorry about that. Forgot to mute. Yeah, that's fine right there. We can add an image to this bad boy. All right, I gotta mess with the exit confirmation box. You are a single sprite. 16 pixels. Point. None. Apply. All right, cool. Now I can go back into the warning box. Set native size. There we go. That'll give us that. So then in here, I'm going to do a, first we need a text. We got to change the font to that. We're going to make it a red. $1,100 enough? 1,200. There we go. Oh yeah, and then I can do that anyway. And then let's bring the position. Nope, not that. Let's bring the position up to 150. That lines it up about right there. And then we need 2 more buttons. And I'll say, I'll make a confirm and a cancel. Where's my font thing? There we go. I really should just leave that down like that, so that way I can just create these in here and move them over to their own thing. Should have a save and quit where I just want to grab guy. Okay, so then we're gonna do home, new file. Okay, drop that in there. Export this guy out. Quit. Export. Grab that guy. Let's make a new one again. Okay, drop that in there. If that fits the box the way that I would like it to. Whereas every single time I gotta navigate all the way to the stupid thing. Save assets, sprites, UI, cancel, export. All right, so that means we can hop back over here. Control C. I'm gonna do Control V, Control V. Quit. Cancel. Need to go back to the pause menu. Oh, I opened the game window, that's why. Okay. Quit. Quit. Oh, I gotta re-import these things correctly because every single freaking time. Single. Wait. None. Apply. And then while I'm at it, I gotta do cancel as well. Quit and cancel. Okay, so now we're gonna have to do a little bit of magic here. So we actually, so here we need a serialized field, private image, confirmation window. And then we need the main menu buttons for quit and cancel. So on start, the confirmation window dot game object, set that to false. if confirmation window dot is active and enabled. We'll set to confirmation window dot game object dot set active was true. And get rid of that. And then what we can do is do what is it? Quit dot get component button click dot add listener to we'll do quit to hideout. And basically what we need to do though is make the cancel button on click add listener to cancel quit. Something like that. So then private void cancel on click is we're gonna set quit dot get component, but we're gonna remove all the listeners off of it and then set the window to false again so to make it go away. Actually, we don't even need to do that. Okay, so we're gonna do quit dot on click. We don't need to do any of this. Private void quit click. And then put string selected level equals null. And then so if selected level does not equal null, I'm going to do scene manager dot load scene selected level. Because then what I can do here is on abandoned mission, I can say that selected level equals hideout scene. Then selected level equals a menu scene. Don't need to remove all listeners. I could just say selected level equals null. So that should handle some shenanigans. Let's try to hop back in. Oh. I'm surprised that's the first time that's happened. I had my sim rig plugged in and it likes to take over Unity sometimes, and oh, I straight up gotta close Unity. Fine. Fine. Be that way. All right, cool. Now we're not running around going crazy. I never set the yeah, I don't know what the confirmation window looks like, so there's that. I need to quit. Cancel. There we go. So, yep, that's fine. Abandoned mission. Cancel. Okay, abandoned mission. Quit should take me to, yeah. Okay, I gotta. Frick. Try to set the time scale back to 1 when I quit. Okay, well, we do know main menu, all the progress we lost. Are you sure? Quit. Takes back to the main menu. I think for consistency, I might actually like make these not have blood splatters on them. I think it's too busy anyway. You're also, why are you so tiny? Did I make this window like huge or something? Oh, wait. Times 6. And then times 6. Oops. Yeah, I like blow these up for some reason. Let's go and make a new start. File. Export as. Think I would get better at this by now, but I haven't. Sprites UI. Start. Oh, I gotta find the damn thing. Times 6, and then times 6. Eventually that's gonna that'll get changed to be like, you know, low to save and everything like that, but that's a whole different, you know, that's a whole different ballpark we can deal with later. But I could change this font to white, and I wonder if I could import, like, yeah, let's see. Do some Googling. I wonder if I can just straight up import this in. Huh, there is a way to do it. Window Text Mesh Pro Font Asset Creator. Oh. Look your sprite sheet. It doesn't let me. I think, okay, creating my own font seems a little... That seems like something I could do in the future, because I also don't know how well my font would come across as like text-based or in small text anyway. All right, so then the last thing we need to do now is we gotta handle death. Which I'm probably just gonna do in like, I'm gonna count that as like a pause menu anyway, so I'm just gonna put this in this branch as well. The only awkward thing is to make it its own level. I just make it its own menu, I guess. Because like the UI manager should be getting a reference to the player anyway, I believe. Yeah, the UI player or the UI manager does get a reference to the player. I think for the time being. I literally don't do anything with that audio listener in here. Okay, so these are all events. These are properties. These are constants. And these can all kind of just be grouped together for the time being. We'll make this a serialized field because I'm going to remove it at some point anyway. Private camera. Because now what I'm going to have to do is go into the player and attach that. Because I want to completely rework the camera system at some point anyway, but this is what we're going to do for now. Got that. Because now what's going to happen is on death, this is going to not be returning anymore. On health changed, invoke. Health component dot heal. I guess we'll just hard code 100 right now because that's what it's going to be. But then we're going to say camera dot measure dot parent or parent equals null. Now when I die, I should why is the hood not? Oh, okay. Because it literally was. Okay, cool. So now what we're gonna do is public events action on death. So right before we destroy, we'll do on death dot invoke. And the UI manager will probably just make a custom method for this because we don't make anything reusable because it's just death. Put that down here at the... Ooh, why are you not in? Private void. Oh, because that's not an event handler for some reason? Oh, winning? I don't know how long. How is your Wraith? How long you been here? I kind of got like in the zone there. How's it going? Ah, okay. It was like I had a moment where I was super confused and trying to think things through. I think I was confused as to why this method was just like floating out here and it's outside of a region, but whatever. And then I figured out it was not an event handler, which makes sense that it wasn't in the region that is for event handlers. So we're gonna say, is menu open equals true. Spending your morning trying to find the next biggest or failed. Hey. Finding the next biggest thing is easy. You go outside, you find a thing, then you just go find a thing that's bigger than that thing. And when you find a thing that's bigger than that thing, you go look for something that's bigger. Outside, no thanks. Okay, well, I mean, you can do that inside your house. Like, I mean, here I got this screw, and then I got this thing that holds my things for my screwdriver, and then I got my screwdriver, and then I got the soda can, and I got a water bottle. This is about the biggest thing on my desk before I start going into like the obvious things. Like I do my keyboard, and my speaker. And at that point, I think it's like my computer and my monitors. Which that's empty. Actually, speaking of these screws, I need to put my racing chair back together. I can't do this yet. I gotta make the menu itself. Or make the menu first. Oh, where have my prefabs gone? There they are. There, menus. Figuring out what the new big mobile games are. Trying to figure out my Flappy Bird path to victory. I honestly, I think the key with mobile games, though, I really feel like is just marketing. Because let's be honest, even like the big mobile games that make a ton of money aren't even good games. It's just marketing. Like, here, hold on. I literally just listened to, if you've ever heard of the podcast Safety Third, they actually they had a game developer on an episode, and they talked about like exactly this. It's like specifically Raid. It's like Raid Shadow Legends. In 2022, Raid Shadow Legends crossed the $1 billion mark in lifetime revenue. Apparently they spend $8.6 million on YouTube ads alone for Raid Shadow Legends. Jesus. I'm trying to find the number they talked about because it was like Disney will shove Wicked down our throat till you go watch it. I still haven't gone and seen it. Then I've never was really into. I mean, I've seen like Wizard of Oz, and I think I've read Wicked because it was like originally like a play or a musical or some shit like that. But there was like a book for it. I read that, but. But yeah, that's about all I got. I don't really got any more, but I don't even know what really happens in Wicked. I know it's about the Wicked Witch of the West. Oh, okay, I now remember why the hood was disabled, because it was in the way. So if I go in here and I take the pause menu, drop that bad boy back in here. It's, yeah, like, I mean, there's two ways to make money in the mobile space, and both of them, honestly, both of them require like money. Because, like, I mean, there's the route where, like, yeah, you just spend a metric ass ton of money marketing the game so that way it gets out there and people just like play it for some reason, or the other route is you just flood the market. Like, honestly, if you really want to make like money on the mobile market, you just need to dump out games like just find a random game on the App Store, like the simple ones and shit. You crank out a copycat of it in like a couple weeks, and then you just pack that thing full of ads. And you just flood the market eventually, but then at that point it's either, yeah, you got to either hope for the best or you pay for marketing. But paying for marketing is probably not worth it if you're just doing like crappy shovelware game and stuff like that. But yeah, you can definitely make money in mobile space if you're willing to just kind of like sell out. Because it's what you got to do is find games that are popular but are paid, like the games that you have to buy, and then you make a clone of that for free to drive to grab the traffic that wants to play the game but doesn't want to pay the couple bucks for the game. Exactly. That's kind of the route you're going with you find the game that costs money and make a free version of it, because you're going after the kids who don't have money. All right, hold on. I want to see. Fire up the old Tarkov again, and I want to remember how they do something. I'll turn the music back on in a second. I'm gonna go die on purpose. Okay, that's kind of how I expected it to happen. Let's turn that music back on. I think I'm going to get rid of that. What should I like? What's a good death message in games? Like, I don't just want to say you have died or you like. I could probably I need to get a message that like spin like does a can spin off of like the zombie thing too. I could, but that's not a system I want to put in right now. That's probably gonna be more something I put in the future. Right now, it's like I want to make something that's has at least a decent level of polish, and then I get out for playtest because I really need to get this thing out and playing people, so that way get this thing out for people to play and try. Because I'm like a year and a half, so I'm coming up on like 2 years of working on this game, and I need to figure out if this is something that's gonna be worth continuing working on or not. You dead sucker. I don't know. I was thinking try something like that go along the lines of like you turning into a zombie. ChatGPT. I like this. You didn't make it out. And then it says the dead don't keep score, but your enemies will. And then it has like a whole thing that doesn't match the game at all. Eventually, like, I mean, I guess I gotta put in the system, but like, yeah, I could put in a thing that says like if you got killed by, well, actually that'd be really hard. I'd have to, because basically if I were to mark, like if in order to keep track of who killed you, I basically would have to have when you fire the bullet knows who killed you or who shot the bullet, and then basically all the way through like do the damage and stuff like that. But like basically it would end up going all the way through to where my health component would need to know like the string of the of the name of the person. That seems like something I want to do right now. Message, and then we'll say, oh, I gotta make buttons for these, but this will say I'm overthinking like what I just want to name these stupid buttons. It's something this is something I can change so easily whenever I want. Return the hideout. We'll put this guy back at 0. And we're gonna go back to a sprite. We're gonna grab, oh, not that guy. This thing. And we're gonna make a little fancy button. let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And return to I don't like the term hideout that I've been using either, but one, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been dabbling with, I mean, because I mean it's supposed to be like, I mean, if based off of, you know, the name of the game Zomclave, it's supposed to be an enclave of survivors. I think I kind of used the verbiage as hideout kind of from the beginning, mostly because this game was like, you know, based off of Tarkov. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 plus 16 is 7, or 5 plus 16 is 21. It's 21. That means I can have 10 clicks on either side. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now I just got to move this thing down 5 without screwing it up. Or, and actually what we can do here is let's line it up here. Then I can grab all this. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I guess I could just call them the Enclave. It's supposed to be like, you know, it's... Okay, well, here, before let's... Oh, it's there. Let's try that. Return to... Uh-oh. That sucked more than I want. I'm gonna make more. That actually works perfectly too, because I can line these up to the letter 1. So the best place to grab this is going to be right here. And then it needs to be kind of, because I guess return to Enclave or return to the Enclave. I feel like I need it because it's like it's the Enclave kind of, you know what I mean? Hold on. Something that just return to Enclave just doesn't roll off the tongue for me. I don't know why. I still think I need the. Oh my god, I wish Ace. I ain't getting no book learning. All right, let's go and do that. Export this back out. Prefab. Okay, so now we got to go back to I go to my scripts. The only thing in there is one script. This is more in there. Ah, I spelled it wrong. What is happening? There we go. Can't, it won't let me rename it? Oh. There we go. New, cool. So in the pause menu, I'm grab this. Or all right, so we're gonna need the main menu button. Quit. That. Start is going to be quit dot You gotta get the button. On click, not remove all listeners. Add listener. Night. Oh, it doesn't know what that is. Set up the on click for this. Time scale equals 0f. I'm gonna do this more elegantly later too, but what is it? That's what I was doing. There won't be, I don't need a close on this one. So that's it for that. And then death. I gotta, okay, so I gotta add the script to this prefab now. Right, apply all. Delete this guy. Put the HUD back. And then we gotta go to the UI manager. You know, as a new death menu, or death menu equals instantiate death menu. That should be all I need to do for that. I need to clean this up too. The fact that I have all this random garbage on the item database manager is kind of not cool. Which is why I think, actually, I'm not even going to do it this way because it's just going to encourage me to never fix it. So I'm just going to go in here. We'll do it the hard way. And eventually, one of these days, I'll remember to do it. Technically, the hideout doesn't need it, but I really need to break out these managers because I kind of just kept throwing managers onto this one manager thing. What I want to have it do is like fade in. Let's get it working. Wait. Cool. Now let's grab a gun. Oh, let's grab this muzzle and this armor, another muzzle, and then let's go down here. Let's grab, I don't know, this canned fish and some milk. Something with my collision is fucky, but hard drive, cool. Let's go in. When I load into the game, I have a muzzle, but nothing else. One of those items it did not like. Hold up. Oh, you can't see this. I attach this. No, I can't. Darn. Why can't I see my data files in the... That's annoying. Item 4.1.1. Item type 3, quantity 1. What was the first item I put in my... I don't want to be in the level there here. What was the first item that I put in my thing? It had to be one of these. Do that. When I leave, it should save. That's fine. Interesting. I wonder if it's that... Is it the armor? Except it... Huh? I'm so confused. Muzzle. Save and quit. Load. That's okay, that's fine. If I do the armor, save and quit, The armor's busted. Okay. You know why, actually? I bet you. Because it doesn't exist in here. Item ammo, item attachment, item consumable, item loot, item weapon. Yeah, if I go yoink. I think it's just because this item is not in my database. There we go. Now there's no errors. Okay. I gotta make like a proper armor, the armor item. I haven't done that yet. I gotta give loot for zombies. Such a long reload time. Okay, is there a camp nearby I can go to? Up and to the right a bit. All right. I guess actually the zombies can kill me. Oh god, they killed me immediately. Return to the Enclave. Cool. Inventory is gone. And now the cool thing is if I go in here, get myself a gun. Let's do that. This gun. I should be able to go hunt down that specific zombie now. Looking for player zombie. Okay, what I need to do then is in the level manager. Or is it in the base enemy? It might be in the base enemy. Hold on. Enemy base. Okay. B.name player zombie. I think now, because if I go check the character, I think I have like a name. Maybe not. Okay, so I gotta go die now again because I think I lost my stuff. And then, yeah. All right, let's just go grab a bunch of random things. Throw a couple muzzles in here, I guess. Some dev armor. I can go in here. Let's grab some crackers and some Coke and some nuts. What's in here? Probably the... Yeah, there we go. Some pills. couple bullets, I guess. And the GPU. Let's go in. Let's go die on purpose to reset the thing. However, I think now there should be one in here called Player Zombie. Or it got killed. That also could be a thing. There's a lot of loot drops now. Hold on, how do I set that? It's just dot name. So I wonder if it just is not, or it's spawning in a spot that's like not great, which is fine. I can fix that. Oh wait, no, I did that completely wrong anyway, because it's not going to be in the enemy base. That's going to be in the player. Where do I do that? Or in the level manager. Or no, it's on the forest generation. That's right. I haven't moved it out of where it should be yet. It's in the generator for this level. Zombie.name is going to equal player. Oops. Player zombie. Now we can find the stupid thing. Why did you do that? There we go. That's why what wasn't working. All right. So now I think I gotta go die intentionally again, I believe, because yeah, let's go die intentionally. Zomclave. Now let's go get a bunch of random crap. Yeah, let's do that guy, I guess. I don't need any. I just need a gun. So now when I go in here, there should be there's a lot of because I did the wrong one, but we figured it out. That's the character zombie. Oh, Joe. Well. Well. That's a thing that can also happen, I guess. Hunt that thing down. Actually, and while we're in here too, let's not even spawn zombies in so I can just find this stupid thing. Why am I testing this again? So player zombie. Couple down here. Why do I die so fast? Oh, because I don't have armor. Okay, I don't even know why I'm testing that, but that's fine. There's no need to, like, we already established that that thing works. Yeah. We got the menus working, the death menu working now. This is probably a good spot where I can. No, that one wasn't a zombie. That was a straight up like NPC running around. And he just wandered his way. Like or that one I wandered up to because I thought it was a zombie and it was a dude and he shot me. But the what got me earlier was I was just standing there scrolling through the hierarchy looking for the character zombie. And then like a guy just managed to wander up there far enough and just shot me. And then, yeah, because I've been going in here not wearing armor, I'm basically getting like 1 or 2 tapped depending on what kind of ammo they have. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that in there. Hear all that. Let me test one more time and make sure those errors weren't anything relevant. And if they aren't, I can probably just go ahead and push this code and move on to the next thing. Oh, this is the worst gun. That's because I only got one gun that has a proper like sound effect on it. Oh, hey, look, I found it. Here, let's swap that out. See, the 47 has the better, the not ear piercing sound effect. So yeah, here's a couple things I gotta pick. They don't wander very much. And if they run into each other, if they both happen to be walking the same way, they're just gonna get stuck for eternity, which is fine. These guys all spawned like right on top of each other. And it's the same thing where he's just kind of like stuck. So they're not going anywhere and they won't go anywhere until something comes and interacts with them. Oh, reload. It's crazy how far this game has come though in the last like year and a half I've worked on it. None of these guys are gonna have anything. Where am I? Yeah, the changing engines thing definitely was where am I? Oh yeah, that's a problem. They're the zombies like circle isn't like going on them correctly, so they can't do damage to me from the top. So there I am. That doesn't mean to go immediately, right? Yeah, see, not having armor hurts. Oh shoot! All right, well. That works. I think I can go ahead and push those changes. There's no audio listeners in the scene. Please ensure there's always one audio listener in the scene. Technically, what I could do then, because the player has an oh, it's not. I guess it makes sense to put the audio listener on the camera. And then, because I don't want other audio coming through when I die, I guess, but I guess I could mute can you mute, like, just mute an audio listener? Audio listener pause equals true. Okay, so then, yeah, what I can do here is in the character, when I create the... This is on the character. So when I go into the player, then... When I create the audio listener, I can do audio listener dot transform dot set parent. Position stay. I might be able to just. I don't know if this is going to screw with anything, but I can just do that. It should be fine. Actually, I don't want to mess with that right now. It's fine. It's not actually like a bad error. We're just going to take that back out. I'll fix it later when I actually fix the audio system. Okay, cool. So we can... What I'm curious now on actually, how good is the armor that I've got? Oops, let's go to the main menu. Let's try to do like an actual like run. I don't have a So wait, does that work? Oh shit, that does work. All right. I don't have an extract, annoyingly. But what I can do is... These guys are way too close to... It makes looting them hard. There we go. Let's do that. And then what I can do here is health... Or medical, that's what I'm looking for. It's medkit, simple medkit and medkit. Simple medkit, health restoration. We'll make this 50. Military, we'll make them all 50. Just for the sake of testing. Change these stats later. Where are you? A medic's kit. No, we'll make that one 100 just for funsies. Because now I should be able to actually use these things in the scene. Oh, I was gonna generate the level too, so that way we could do this like properly. What I want to do is let's find before I wander too far. Okay, so there's a camp down to the bottom right a bit. So down here. Reload before I... Jeez. Use that. I got more health again. Oh, he's a zombie now. Forgot about that. If I can grab that gun. And then like I could go in here. Oh yeah, these loots are not like actually set up yet. Loot both of these because I forget which is the nice one. But then I can grab this guy, drop that in here. If I hit 2. Oh, yep, that's the... I got weapon swapping too if you didn't catch the last time I did that. So I can swap between the two guns. I got like my AK and my pistol. I don't like the sound effect. I'm struggling to find good gun sound effects. and we don't have any extract right now, so like the only way I can get out is to do that. One thing I need to add to my Trello board though is I keep forgetting to bookmark my Trello board. Yeah, it's so hard to find because I don't know how to make it. Gun packs are like expensive. And real gun audio, which is what I'm using right now, I just found some like CC0, like just real gun audio. And weirdly, real gun audio makes for crappy video game gun sounds. So it's a little, yeah, it kind of sucks. All right. All right, so I added 2 bugs for AI wandering and AI pathing. On the to-do, let's see, I've got a rep system, I got the quest system, I got the nav system, which I guess is kind of for the AI pathing, so I guess I don't actually need to do that. Let's just delete that. What did I need to add to, what do I need to add? What do I need to add? I was just talking about it. Secondary. Okay, yeah. So to do, I need the secondary weapon functionality on other windows. This is actually more of a bug than a. Because right now you can only access the second the secondary weapon through the main inventory thing. You can't do it on the other menus yet. What I do need to add though is small item slots, i.e. grenades and health. You guys can't see what I'm doing. We'll do that. Oh, you can't see me. Wait, yeah, you can. Watch. Yoink. This window's not as pretty, but what other things have I talked about that I need to do? Because I really want to be like better about updating this Trello board. I need to do. Oh yeah. Finish forest level. Create level 2. Create level selection screen. Add scope. Functionality. There's another thing in my weapon stuff that I haven't been using. I think scope might be the only one that's not being used though. If I find other stuff, I can add it. Trying to think what else. I had a list of things that I wanted to work on, or that I need to work on, and I didn't write them down, and I'm trying to remember that whole list. Zerath, help me out. What other stuff have I mentioned before that I need to do? I'm gonna add another. This is gonna be to do future. Okay, we're gonna drag that over here to do future, to do MVP. So I think level 2 is gonna go in the future. Level selection screen is gonna be in the future. Wow, Zoo Wraith. I thought I meant more than you. I'm just kidding, man. Oh god, I just had it and I didn't think of what it is. That I was gonna add into the future part of it. Dude, I got like 3 right now and I feel like it's not enough. And technically I'm going to be moving to a small monitor at some point because I've got 3 32s that I use because I got one here, I got one here that are like normal, like landscape. And then I got one right here that's on portrait. And I've got OBS up top and I've got like other stuff on the bottom. And then like, so like normally, like right now I've got my code like this. But when I'm working off stream, I actually have my code on my portrait monitor. It's just the portrait monitor doesn't display well on stream. So I kind of have to deal with it this way. Oh man, there was literally something I was going to add for the to do future and I can't remember what it is now. Oh, what was it? I forgot it already. Oh, actually, one thing I do need to do. Ammo usage. You currently do not actually use ammo. You just fire infinitely, so I gotta actually like consume ammo. Proper loot drops. Here we gotta do add armor. That's something that needs to be done. Finish campsite POI. Add forest military POI. I want to do I want a cabin POI. I'll put this in the future since it's all right there. Quest system, rep system might be a future thing because I probably don't need the rep system until I have more, you know, until I have more stuff going on. Progress, and then ready to deploy is going to be like the last one, so that way so people can see when I have the game out and people to play, they can see what stuff is coming in, like what I'm working on and what's ready to be deployed in the next update. I think for Jira. All right, whatever. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of in brainstorming session now. I guess while we're in here, You're working on the what is it? The clock thing, right? Ah, okay, okay. Also, where's Fev and Blue Light? I need more people in here. I feel like I think it helps retain. It helps retain new people to the stream if there's more people talking. Where's Fev and Blue Light? All right. Okay, so back to brainstorming for the MVP. I definitely want the quest system. I need the ammo usage definitely needs to be done. I could probably drops, add armor, finish campsite POI, add a force military POI, a cabin POI. Audio for like the guns and stuff. We'll say weapon audio. Is there anything else at all that I am missing? Oh, the repair station. Let's do weapon repairs. Create enclave level. Which is just the hideout that I guess we've established around. I'm just gonna call it the enclave. But I gotta build that out to actually have like stuff going on. And a lot of this stuff just is gonna include art and everything. I'm thinking about it. Okay, so let's go back to Unity. Do I have my Trello board on my link tree? I do not. Nobody has clicked my link tree. Do I even like push my link tree? Yeah, I do. Oh, speaking of which, there it is, my link tree. All right, let's do Trello. That's not what I want. I forget how to do this. How do I just add one? Oh. Add that. There we go. Trello. Remove the thumbnail. Don't need that. I'm going to move Trello. Put Trello at the top. Let's save that then. Then here, when I click it, what's it look like? Okay, cool. All right, let's do some develop. Oh wait, okay. I know what I want to add to my Trello board. And we're gonna move this to the doing. Is the extraction point. What time is it? 4 o'clock. Is that something I want to start right now? I'm not sure. Didn't realize I'd been streaming that long already. What is today? Wednesday? Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, we can stream a bit longer. Because I'm not going to the game store tomorrow too. So I think I haven't gotten as much practice this week in iRacing as I would have liked. So I got to get in the sim and get some more laps down so I can do some races this weekend. That's fine. I got plenty of time tomorrow because I'm not streaming, which means, yeah. The only damning thing is if my wife suddenly were to text me saying I need to come pick her up. Which her car is ready to go. Okay, because we had to take her car to the shop. Oh yeah, you weren't in here today. I didn't stream yet, or at the time. I didn't stream yesterday because I got distracted trying to fix my wife's car because it wouldn't start and it ended up being a battery issue and it was corroded to all hell, which was the first problem. But she has a 2017 and it's she's never replaced the battery, so the battery is like ancient. And I was like, okay, whatever. I go, you know how hard it is to take a battery out of a 2017 Focus? Couldn't get the damn thing out. So I finally, because originally my plan was like, oh, I'm gonna pull it out, take the battery in, test it, you know, and it was good and the terminals were just corroded and they clean, hook it back up, good to go. Or B, battery's dead, needed to replace it anyway, you know, swap it in there. Couldn't get the battery out. So I just ended up resorting to jumping it and then taking it to a dealership and being like, fix it. Or not a dealership, a shop, and tell them to fix it. So that was fun. So basically yesterday I started working on the car and then kind of got distracted and like 3 hours later I didn't have the battery out and my buddy was coming over to help me jump the car. Okay, so let's start with making a branch. I already got a branch. All right. Added pause menus. Push that up. And let's PR that in and let's into main. I don't think there's really anything I gotta do here. I'm gonna create the pull request. 45 files changed. Holy shit. Merge. Confirm. Alright, we have been PR'd. Let's go back onto main. Pull. Neat. And now I'll just have to reload everything. Reload. We'll see, that should be fine. Alright, cool. We need to make an extraction point. I need to make a new, I probably got to add to the timer because I probably need to make a stop for this thing. Basically, so what we want to do here is, oh man, my stomach just growled something mean. All right, so let's do this in the hideout because that's just an easier scene to work with. Create empty. Extraction point. It's gonna have a similar deal to the. Because I got the level transition. Can I utilize the level transition? Not really, because I'm gonna have to. Yeah, we'll just make it its own like thing. It's fine. So the extraction point is going to be a particle system. And oh boy, do I not remember how to use this. That's the, yeah, I'm in the same boat. It's just I never really utilize it enough. Let's do something like that. Okay. Color over time. Size over time. Oh, wait, I need to put a... I might not actually be able to do this on stream because I don't know how to do it. Let's look it up. How to create smoke with particles in Unity. This is probably like smoke.
What's up, guys?
Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, this is not this. I want pixel smoke. Isn't there like a... Yeah, like, I mean, I see there's a color here, but it's just purple. Like, the thing's just purple. Why is it purple? Renderer. Material. Gotcha. There it is. Okay. So let's do that. And then... I need a good, what's like an evac smoke grenade look like? They like green. What color should I use? I don't know. Oh, they're not green because of, oh, they're like blue. Okay, so I need it to go up. What's up, guys? Blue would be good. What? Am I gonna regret Googling this? I don't, nothing comes up. move to perplexity. Perplex. What's what? Perplexity? Wait, is this like an AI? Is this another AI? Anyway, so what's the what's up guys blue thing? Oh, I think didn't Chris play with this before? Okay. I do like that it shows the sources though. Okay, so how do I make this go up? Emission. No. Shape. Cone. What's up guys? YouTube/social media. Oh, that thing. Okay. Is it like not? Oh. That just had to 2D physics and that's how it like. It's weird that I have to make this like. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Cool. I didn't realize I had to do a 3D thing. Okay, so now the shape of this. Okay, so the angle. That's fine. How do I make the base smaller? I meant from base. I meant from vol. Oh, that's not what I want. I mean, that's almost what I want, but. Well, I need like a reference. Hold on. Hey, when I opened up YouTube, I came up as live. Because I feel like it should be like small into big and then dissipate. Yeah, I have multi-stream set up and stuff. So like, yeah, I mean, I could pop over here and I could go like this. Oops. And it may or may not pop on my. Sometimes the bot works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why it didn't grab the YouTube chat this time. Oh, there it is. Okay, so back to this guy. Oops. It's actually, so it's size over lifetime actually needs to be this. Or no, it's gotta be that. Yeah, there we go. And then Where were we? Shape. Oh, yeah. That doesn't help. How does this look in game? Wait, did that not start playing until like I was in frame? I'm gonna sit over here for a second. Let it like get going. All right. It doesn't start playing until it's on screen. I don't want that. Play on awake. If enabled, the system will start playing automatically. Note that this setting is shared between all particle systems in the current particle effect. Okay, yeah, but that... Yes, Hendrix? Did you miss the litter box, buddy? Why is Zeppelin digging? I think my cat might have missed the litter box. And... Okay, yep, hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, there's my carpet stuck. There we go. Yeah, one of my cats has a habit of missing the litter box, and then my other cat will go and try to bury it, so she'll pull out a shit ton of litter out of the litter box. That's a whole friggin' thing. It's annoying too. Okay, so where are we? How do I get this to play? See how I get this to change. Go down to the culling mode. Is that under renderer? Is there like a search in... Oh, that's neat. Not what I wanted, but that's neat. Open up another window. Oh, culling mode. Always simulate. There we go. So that means on, like, I should be able to... Yeah, there it goes. It just starts playing. cool. So there's that. So extraction point. I want to do the color over lifetime, I think. No, I want the... How do I set this to be, like, I want to do, I don't want to do color though. I want to do the, alpha channel over time. And this doesn't seem to let me do it. Okay, how do I... I want this, yeah, why can I not have access to the transparency in here? Opacity over time. It's probably gonna give me some code solution, and I don't really want to do it through code. Oh, there. Color of lifetime. Enable color over lifetime. Cool. And the top part of the grid. Just the alphabet. Wait, are these the... Oh, these are the alpha. Okay. All right, cool. Now let's add more over time. I think we're gonna call this at 4:30. So heads up. That's probably fine. Yeah, so we're gonna... Yep. See ya. I'm gonna go ahead and take off because I don't want to start writing the code on this right now for, you know, hopping a couple minutes. So any of you lurkers in the in chat, I see you. So if you like what you're seeing, definitely feel free to give a follow. I'd very much appreciate it. The socials thing has popped up a couple times, but I'll go ahead and throw that in chat again. Definitely go follow me there. And yeah, I will not be streaming tomorrow, but I will be back on Friday. And Friday will either be this, or we might be trying out a new thing. But I got to get going because that cat that I was just talking about that likes to try to clean up when my cat misses is now back in the litter box again. So I got to go deal with her. So yeah,